"The account is empty," the bank representative says, looking at her computer screen with concern. "Withdrawn yesterday, all of it." I stare at her. That is not possible. That account requires 2 signatures, mine and my husband's. Neither of us withdrew anything. According to our records, the withdrawal was made by Margaret Bennett. She had signatory access to the account. My mother, the woman I trusted with emergency access to my daughter's college fund. How much did she take? The full balance, $199,412. I call Mom immediately. She answers on the 3rd ring. "Where is Emma's college fund?" "Oh, that, I needed it. Thanks for understanding." She hangs up, like she borrowed $20, not $200,000. But what Mom does not know is that I am not the passive daughter she thinks I am. And she is about to learn exactly what happens when you steal from my child. I am Paige Bennett, 36 years old, finance manager, mother to 13-year-old Emma. I grew up watching my mother destroy everything she touched financially. Evictions, shut off utilities, maxed credit cards, constant chaos. "I am just not good with money," Mom would say, as if being irresponsible was a personality trait instead of a choice. I learned early to manage my own money, started working at 12, saved everything. Never trusted Mom with a single dollar after she stole birthday money from my piggy bank when I was 8. I put myself through college, worked full-time while studying, graduated debt-free through scholarships and brutal schedules. Met my husband James when I was 24. He was stable, responsible, everything my mother was not. We married, bought a house, had Emma. The day Emma was born, I opened a college savings account, $500 to start. "We are funding her future from day one," I told James. "I will not let her struggle the way I did." We contributed monthly, $500 at first, then $1,000 as our salaries grew, birthday money from relatives, tax refunds, bonuses, everything went into Emma's fund. For 13 years, we built it, watched it grow, felt proud knowing we were securing her future. By Emma's 13th birthday, we had saved $199,412. Enough for 4 years at a good state university. Room and board, books, everything. The account required 2 signatures for any withdrawal, mine and James's, protection against impulse decisions or fraud. But we needed a backup, someone who could access the account if something happened to both of us. "Your mother," James suggested. "Absolutely not. But this is emergency access only. If we both die, she would need it for Emma's care." He had a point. We needed someone. Mom was the only option. "Fine, but we make it crystal clear this is emergency only. She cannot touch this unless we are both dead." We added Mom as an emergency signatory, sat her down, explained the rules. "This is only if something happens to both Paige and me," James said. "Only for Emma's care. You cannot touch this money otherwise." "Of course not," Mom said, looking offended. "This is for my granddaughter. I would never touch it." I wanted to believe her, chose to believe her, thought surely she would not steal from her own granddaughter. I was wrong. The call from First National Bank came on a Tuesday. "Mrs. Bennett, I am calling about Emma's college savings account. I wanted to verify a large withdrawal." My stomach dropped. "What withdrawal?" $199,412. Withdrawn yesterday by Margaret Bennett. "That is impossible. She only has emergency access." "She has signatory rights on the account. The withdrawal was processed according to our procedures." "Can you reverse it?" "Not without her cooperation. She would need to return the funds voluntarily." I hung up, called Mom, straight to voicemail. Tried again, 5 times, no answer. Texted, "Call me now." No response. I called James. "Mom withdrew Emma's college fund, all of it." "What's how?" "The emergency access we gave her. She cleaned out the account." "That was for emergencies only." Apparently, she decided it was an emergency, a $199,000 emergency. I left work, drove to Mom's house, pounded on the door. She opened it, looked surprised to see me. "Paige, what are you doing here? Where is Emma's money?" "Oh, that," she looked uncomfortable. "I can explain." "Explain. You stole $200,000 from your granddaughter." "I did not steal it, I borrowed it. I was going to pay it back." "When? How? With what money?" "I was in trouble, Paige, real trouble. I had debts. I was going to lose my house. I did not have any other options." "So you stole from a 13-year-old child?" "I did not think of it that way." "How did you think of it? You took 13 years of savings, money we put aside for Emma's education, and you spent it on yourself." "I paid off my debts. I saved my house. I had to." "You had to nothing. You could have filed bankruptcy, could have sold your house, could have done literally anything except steal from your grandchild." "I will pay it back." "With what? You just said you were broke. Where are you going to get $200,000? Mom had no answer, just stood there looking guilty. "I am leaving," I said, "but this is not over. You are going to pay back every cent, one way or another." I drove home, shaking with rage, called a lawyer. Patrick Morrison, attorney specializing in financial fraud. I explained everything: the college fund, the emergency access, the theft. "This is tricky," he said. "Your mother had legal access to the account. She did not forge anything or hack anything. She used legitimate access. But that access was for emergencies only." Which was a verbal agreement, not legally binding. On paper, she had full signatory rights. "So she can just steal it, and I have no recourse." "I did not say that. We can sue for breach of fiduciary duty. Argue she violated the trust you placed in her, but it will be expensive and not guaranteed to succeed." "How expensive?" $50,000 in legal fees, maybe more. "And if we win?" "She pays back the money, plus damages, but only if she has it, does she?" "I have no idea." "Then we start with a demand letter. Give her 30 days to return the money. If she refuses, we sue." Patrick sent the letter, certified mail, demanding return of $199,000 within 30 days. Mom signed for it, did not respond. 2 weeks passed, silence. 3 weeks, nothing. On day 25, she called. "I cannot pay it back. I spent it. It is gone." "All of it?" "I had a lot of debt, credit cards, medical bills, personal loans. I used the money to pay everything off." "So you stole my daughter's college fund to pay off credit card debt from buying things you could not afford?" "It was not just things. I had medical bills." "How much in medical bills?" "Maybe 20,000. "So 180,000 in credit card debt. What did you buy?" Silence. "Clothes, furniture, electronics, trips. I do not know, things I needed." "You did not need any of it. You wanted it. And when you could not afford it anymore, you stole from Emma." "What do you want me to do? I do not have the money." "Then we are suing you, and we are taking everything you have." I hung up. Patrick filed the lawsuit the next day. The lawsuit took 8 months. Discovery, depositions, evidence gathering. We subpoenaed Mom's financial records, bank statements, credit card bills, everything. What we found was disgusting. 180,000 in credit card, debt across 15 cards, all maxed out. Spent on clothes, jewelry, home renovations she did not need, furniture, electronics, vacations. Pure consumption. Zero value, just spending for the sake of spending. Patrick compiled everything, built a case showing years of financial irresponsibility culminating in theft. Your mother has a spending addiction. When the consequences caught up with her, she stole from her granddaughter. The trial lasted 3 days. I testified about the 13 years of saving, the trust I placed in Mom, the devastation of losing it all. "How did you feel when you discovered the money was gone?" Patrick asked. "Betrayed, devastated, furious. We saved for 13 years. sacrificed vacations and luxuries to build that fund, and she stole it in one day. Mom's lawyer tried to argue she was desperate, that she faced financial ruin. She faced consequences of her own actions, I countered. That is not the same as ruin, and it does not justify stealing from a child. The judge ruled in our favor. Mom owed $199,000 plus $50,000 in damages and legal fees. Total, $249,000. But Mom had no assets, no savings, just her house with equity of about $200,000 after the mortgage. Patrick filed for forced sale. 6 months for Mom to pay or the house would be sold. Mom called. "You are really taking my house. You really stole Emma's college fund. I am 65 years old. Where will I live? Wherever people who steal from children live. I do not care. Please, there must be another way." There was another way. It was called not stealing from your granddaughter. You chose differently. Now you face consequences. The house sold 4 months later. After the mortgage and judgment, Mom had $15,000 left. She moved into a studio apartment, got a job as a grocery store cashier, part-time, minimum wage. Everything she said was beneath her. Now it was her life. And I felt no sympathy, only relief that Emma's fund was being restored. While the lawsuit progressed, James and I rebuilt the college fund. We both took extra work, freelance projects, overtime, consulting. Within a year, we had saved $60,000 to replace what was lost. Within 2 years, $100,000. By Emma's 16th birthday, we had rebuilt the fund to $175,000. Close, so close to what we had before. Then something unexpected happened. A check arrived in the mail, $300 from Mom. With a note. Pay. 6 months of savings, $50 a month for Emma's college fund. I know it is not enough, but it is what I have. I am sorry. Mom. I stared at the check. $300 from 6 months of minimum wage work. Less than 1% of what she stole. Pathetic. But also something, an acknowledgement, an attempt. I deposited it, did not respond. Every 6 months, another check arrived. $300, consistent, regular. Over 2 years, Mom paid back $2,400. 1% of what she stole, but still, she was trying. Then, when Emma was 18 and preparing for college, I got a call from County Hospital. "Is this Paige Bennett? Your mother has been admitted. She has listed you as emergency contact." What happened? She collapsed at work. We ran tests. She has advanced liver cancer. She is asking for you. I sat with that information. Mom had cancer, was dying, and wanted to see me. I went to the hospital, not for her, for me, for closure. Mom looked terrible, thin, gray, older than her 70 years. "You came," she whispered. The hospital called. "I am dying. They gave me 6 months, maybe less. I am sorry." "Are you?" "I am sorry anyone has cancer, even you." She smiled weakly. "At least you are honest." "What do you want, Mom?" "I want to see Emma. Before I die, please." "She does not want to see you." "Did you ask her?" "I do not need to ask. You stole her college fund. She knows that. She does not forgive it. I have been paying back." "You have paid back $2,400 out of $199,000. That is barely 1%. It is all I have." "It is all you have because you spent everything else on yourself. And when you finally faced consequences, you stole from Emma." I know I am a terrible person, but I am dying. I just want to see her once." I called Emma from the hallway. She was 18 now, old enough to decide. "Grandma is in the hospital. Cancer. She wants to see you." "No." "Are you sure?" "I am sure. She stole my college fund. I do not care if she is dying." I went back to the room. "Emma says no, she does not want to see you." Mom cried. "Please, please ask her again." "She does not owe you anything. You stole from her. She gets to choose not to forgive. What about you? Do you forgive me? No, I do not. Then why are you here? To tell you that you destroyed our relationship, that your choices cost you everything, and that I am at peace with never forgiving you. That is cruel. That is honest. I stood to leave. Mom pulled an envelope from her bedside table. Wait, I have something for you. Inside was a check, $18,000. What is this? Every payment I made, plus everything I saved, 5 years of living on nothing, it is all I have, for Emma. I looked at the check, $18,000 from 5 years of poverty. Why? Because I owed it. I wanted to pay back as much as I could before I died. This is 9% of what you stole. I know it is not enough, but it is everything I have. I took the check. I will give it to Emma, but this does not change anything between us. Does it count for anything? It counts for acknowledgement, that is all. Mom died 3 weeks later. We found Mom's apartment after she died. Tiny, sparse, 3 outfits in the closet, basic food in the kitchen, nothing extra, nothing indulgent. On her desk, a ledger, handwritten, every $50 payment recorded. For Emma, for college, for the future I stole. She had lived in poverty for 5 years, saved everything possible, still only managed 9%. Tragic, but insufficient. Emma inherited nothing. Mom had nothing to leave but debt and regret. But there was a letter, addressed to Emma. Emma read it silently, started crying. What does it say? I asked. She says she is sorry, that she knows sorry is not enough, that she spent 5 years trying to pay me back and wishes she had spent her whole life being better, that she is proud of me even though she has no right to be. How do you feel? Sad, angry, confused, it is not enough, but it is something. Emma graduated high school that spring, full scholarship to engineering school, plus the fund James and I rebuilt, plus Mom's $18,000. Fully funded, debt-free, everything we wanted for her. Despite Mom's theft, because we fought back. Emma went to college, thrived, made Dean's List, got involved in research. Everything Mom's theft could have destroyed, but did not. Because we refused to accept it, we sued, we fought, we rebuilt. Emma graduated debt-free 4 years later, engineering degree, job offers from 3 companies. She chose one, $85,000 starting salary, apartment, car, future. Everything we wanted for her, everything we saved for. Despite my mother's best attempt to sabotage it. It has been 8 years since Mom stole Emma's college fund. Emma is 22 now, working as an engineer, living independently, debt-free, successful. Everything we planned for her, everything Mom almost destroyed. People ask if I forgive Mom, if I regret not letting her see Emma before she died, if I wish I had been kinder. The answer is no. Mom stole 13 years of savings from her own granddaughter. That is not a mistake. That is a choice. She spent the last 5 years of her life trying to make amends, living in poverty, saving every dollar, paying back 9%. Is that enough? No, but it is more than nothing. She died trying, failed but trying. And Emma succeeded, despite everything, because James and I fought back. That is what matters, not whether I forgave Mom, but whether Emma got the future we promised her. She did. Mom stole $199,000, laughed about it, said thanks for understanding. We did not understand, we did not forgive, we did not let it go. We took her house, we forced her into poverty, we made her live with consequences. And she died trying to pay back what she stole, lost everything. Was that cruel? Maybe, but it was justice. You cannot steal from a child and expect no consequences. Emma learned that her parents would fight for her, protect her, keep their promises. I learned that some things cannot be forgiven, can only be survived. And we survived, stronger than before. A family that protects each other, that fights for each other. My mother taught me that lesson by being everything I never wanted to be. Irresponsible, selfish, destructive. I became the opposite, and my daughter got the future she deserved. That is enough. That has to be enough. Mom stole Emma's college fund. I took everything she had. Fair trade, completely fair. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. My mother stole the $199,000 college fund I had saved for my daughter over 13 years, said thanks for understanding, then spent it all on credit card debt from her shopping addiction. When I sued her and forced the sale of her house to recover the money, my family said I was cruel to make her homeless at 65, but I think she earned every consequence for stealing from her own granddaughter. She spent her final 5 years in poverty trying to pay back $18,000 before dying of cancer, and my family thinks I should have forgiven her. Was I wrong to take her house and refuse forgiveness, or did she deserve to lose everything for stealing my daughter's future? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below.
If you believe people should face the consequences of their actions, hit subscribe. I have got more stories of justice that will blow your mind.